Imagine being married off before your 15th birthday, not because you fell in love, but because culture, poverty, and tradition decided your fate. In some part of northern Nigeria, this is a reality for millions of young girls. Imagine in 2025, Nigeria is still debating whether it is okay to marry a 13-year-old girl. While the rest of the world pushes for girls to finish school and become leaders, we are busy arguing and debating whether our girls will become wives even before they finish their high school exams. What a shame. Today, we are talking about child marriage, why it happens, its impacts, and how we can end it. According to UNICEF, child marriage is a marriage where one or both partners are below 18 years. Nigeria is ranked 13th highest in the world for absolute numbers of child brides. According to a 2021 report of NDHS, 43% of Nigerian girls marry before age 18. But in states like Zamfara, Kebbi, and Sokoto, it is 70% or even more. According to UNICEF reports, over 22 million women today were married before adulthood. Do you know that 12 northern states in Nigeria refused to domesticate the Child Right Act because they claim it clashes with tradition? My dearly beloved friends, at what point does tradition becomes human rights violation? Here are some of the reasons for early marriage in Nigeria. 1. Poverty. According to 2020 World Bank reports, poor families are 3 times more likely to marry off their daughters early. In fact, in some families, marriage is seen as economic relief. After all, after they've given out the child bride for marriage, there will be less mouths to feed and also more money from potential bride price. 2. Cultural excuses. Early marriage is often defended as a way to protect child chastity, but let's be honest, this is more about control, not protection. If we truly want to protect our daughters, shouldn't we be protecting their right to education, health, and safety? In fact, some religious interpretations are used to justify marrying girls as soon as they hit puberty. 3. Lack of education. According to 2023 UNICEF report, female literacy rate in Sokoto is 15%. Female literacy rate in Zamfara is 18%. Meaning, most of the girls are not given opportunity to acquire formal education. It was also established that girls out of school are much more vulnerable to marriage proposals. 4. Gender inequality. Girls' worth is often tied to reproduction and domestic roles rather than personal achievements. 5. Weak legal protection. Child Right Act of 2003 sets marriage age to 18 years, but 12 northern states in Nigeria have not adopted it. In most of these northern states, birth registration is very low. According to 2021 MBS report, only 43% of children under 5 are being registered. This makes it very difficult to verify ages in this region. 6. Social pressure and honor culture. Families fear that unmarried teenage daughter may be seen as promiscuous. Gossip, stigma, and pressure force family to marry off their daughter early. Here are some consequences of child marriage. 1. Health risk. According to 2019 WHO report, Nigeria accounts for 19% of global maternal deaths. Girls aged between 10 and 14 are 5 times more likely to die during childbirth than women between 20 and 24. Every year, there are thousands of obstetric fistula cases, mostly in northern states, and this is due to prolonged obstructed labor in young mothers. 2. Education and economic impacts. In most cases, marriage permanently ends the ability for girls to continue schooling. According to 2018 World Bank report, ending child marriage in Nigeria could boost Nigerians' earning or Nigerians' yearly earning by $7.6 billion, and this can be achieved if the labor force amongst women or female labor force is being increased. 3. Higher risk of domestic violence. since younger brides are less able to negotiate in marriage. Also, children of child brides are more likely to be malnourished and uneducated. So, what are the way forward? 1. Let's make the Child Right Act unavoidable. Every state must domesticate and enforce the Child Right Act. No religious or cultural excuses. Let's mandate birth registration and make it free. Let's penalize adults facilitating underage marriages, whether the parents or religious leaders. 2. Let's invest in school infrastructure, especially for rural girls. Let's also award scholarships to them, free uniforms. This can encourage them to stay in school. 3. Let's attack poverty head on by providing conditional cash transfers to families that keep their children or keep their girls in school at least until 18 years. Let's provide skill trainings and microloans to mothers. This will help reduce the dependence on child marriage as survival strategy. 4. Let's confront the silence. Religious leaders must publicly denounce child marriage. 5. Let's make available adolescent-friendly health clinic to support sexual and reproductive health education, hence making it safe for girls to learn life skills and build confidence. Hello, my dearly beloved friends. Let's call this what it is. Forcing a child into marriage is abuse, not tradition. Is exploitation, not protection. Stealing a girl's childhood, her education, and her right to dream is a high-level theft. Sadly, most political leaders in Nigeria don't push for reform. This is because they use child marriage as a political bargaining chip to appease traditional leaders and also influential religious leaders in order to keep them in power. Come to think of it, how many northern political leaders marry off their daughters at the age of 14? Of course, you and I know that the answer is 0. It's obvious, the poor suffer while the rich protect their own. In all of this, if we as a country can't protect our most vulnerable, then what kind of future are we building? Culture is supposed to protect people, not to destroy them. My question is, will we keep protecting the practice of child marriage, or are we going to protect our girls? I leave that question for you to answer. Thank you and see you in our next episode. Bye for now.